Hello everybody, welcome back to more Persona 5. So, I remember when I started this game and I got all that DLC shit? Yeah, so there's actually one last bit of DLC located down here. A bunch of skill cards and a few blank cards. The skill cards are going to come in handy later. We'll get to those later because I actually do need one for a Persona I'm going to be fusing very soon for another one of the twins' challenges. Anyways, since I went through and did it, let's go watch ICU and finish it up. The reason why we're finishing it this way is because I need to have it done. Because elsewise, if I followed the notes specifically, I'd be like finishing it halfway, returning it, watching something else, then getting it back, then finishing it. I just think that getting it back, then finishing it seems really weird to me. So we're just going to finish it.
If you try to save both the mother and the baby, you'll lose them both. Or I could save them both. I can do this. You need to trust me.
It's a story about the daily struggles of doctors working in an emergency ward. Wow, this guy just doesn't have the word surrender in his dictionary, does he? So, we finished watching ICU, huh? Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. And because I read The Craft of Cinema, I was able to enjoy the show on a deeper level.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go return the DVD, aren't we?
That Kaneshiro truly was an evil stain on society. Same with Kamoshida and Madarame too. They hurt and exploited others just to satisfy their desires. Still, there were people around them who noticed their terrible deeds, weren't there? I wonder why they turned a blind eye. Why doesn't anyone help?
They probably want to, but you know how Japan is.
But they don't have the courage? Humans are so weak. Humans. Hey, do you think I'll really be able to become a human when I touch the treasure? Some memories came back. I tried to force myself to forget, but I really may not be human.
I'm sure you are.
Talk about a lukewarm response. Now that I think about it, I gotta be human. I am the core of the Phantom Thieves, after all.
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. Pickpocket. Chance to attain an item when Joker performs a melee attack. Good stuff.
All right.
Come on, it's not good for you to stay up this late. Let's go to sleep.
Our master wishes to speak with you. Heed his words.
You've defeated the repulsive fiend of gluttony this time. Well done. I am glad to see you have devoted yourself to your rehabilitation.
You are not worthy of such kind words, inmate. I suggest you treasure them.
Do you recall the whispers about that strange man?
Yeah, the metaverse user, right?
Even a chicken could remember something that important. Don't sound so cocky about it. This is about the cases of those people who shut down, is it not?
Indeed. I speak of another with powers similar to yours. If you are to complete your rehabilitation, you may encounter him eventually. Yet another thing for me to look forward to. It would be greatly troubling if you were to not strengthen your abilities. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Rank 6. Increases XP bonus granted by Arcana Burst. Damn, I got the big boost off the alarm thing, so this might be the best time for me to start fusing new personas anyways.
All right.
It's time, inmate.
Return to your world.
You got it. Don't gotta tell me twice.
Hello? It's me, Makoto. Were you sleeping?
No, it's fine, girl. What's up?
Thank goodness. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kanashiro contacted me.
Kanashiro?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well. And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
It's hard to say for sure yet.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kanashiro mentioned?
I'm not sure, but I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Thank you.
I thought it was going to be late. Customers were bickering in the convenience store this morning. A young woman wearing all brand clothing and an older man with gold accessories were arguing. Both were on their high horse, and even though they dressed fancily, it felt nouveau riche? Yeah, I have no idea. I'll have to ask my French friend how to pronounce that. For those of you that don't know, I actually have a French-Canadian buddy of mine who has been teaching me some of these words in French, because some of them are not pronounced well. For instance, atelier, believe it or not, took me a very long time to understand how that was pronounced. Speaking of which, the Japanese word for high horse and the other word both originated as shogi terms. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little bit about it. So, Karusu-kun, have you ever seen this piece before?
Do you know the answer?
What do you think it says on the back of this piece? Gold.
This is it.
Exactly.
That's right. The lance and the silver general also have the kanji for gold on the back. By the way, it said that the 2 on the back of the pawn piece is the cursive form of gold. Huh. In shogi, you can choose to promote your pieces under certain conditions. If a knight crosses into enemy territory, for instance, they can promote becoming as mobile as a gold general. A weak piece like a pawn can become gold if you get it into the enemy's camp. Wow, really? Man, he is really kind of smart, isn't he?
Nice going!
By the way, that word like to wear rich, expensive clothing because of the desire to become acknowledged. Once humans fulfill the basic needs of clothing, food, and shelter, our next desire is recognition. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their power through money. Making yourself seem bigger reminds me of a frilled lizard. I think you already know this, but I've been ordered by Principal Kobayakawa to look for the culprits. Is he onto us? We seem to be fine for now, but we can't let our guard down. I ask you to try not to stand out for a while, By the way, I usually spend my time in the student council room. If there's ever an emergency, feel free to find me there.
Hey,
So we're gonna we already sold everything, which would normally be my first thing I ever take care of on a day like this, but we're actually gonna go to Kichioji because someone's gonna be there waiting for us. Kasumi.
Hello.
It's gotten so hot lately, hasn't it? I've got a meet coming up, so I can't lose steam now. Do you have some time right now? They gave me permission to use the school gym, so I thought we could do some training there. Yeah, sure, why not? So are you going to spend some time with Yoshizawa? Hell yeah! Hurrah! Then let's get going. Or, well, we'll get there eventually, but do you want to get some food first? Can't exercise on an empty stomach, and protein's very important, you know. Where can we eat? How about the school cafeteria?
let's go.
Now, Senpai, let's get going for real this time.
Senpai?
I'm sorry I called you here so suddenly. Since our talk, I've been trying to think of things besides gymnastics that I'm really invested in. And I figured something out. This. Making bento?
Yes.
Yeah, I can cook. You really need to regulate your diet in gymnastics, so I've been making my own food a lot. And so, since I wanted to thank you, I made you bento.
So anyway.
This is actually my first time cooking for someone else besides my family, but I figured this would definitely help me get my confidence back. I made this specifically with your body type in mind, knowing how much you exercise. Do you want it? I'm touched. I'm glad. I put all that effort in. The chicken and eggs are to help with fatigue. There are some beans in there too, and it's on brown rice. Weight control is important for gymnasts, but we also need to make sure we've got energy and stamina too. So high protein, low fat is usually what we go for. We also need iron to maintain stamina and B for energy. Wait, I'm getting all focused on the gymnastics part again, aren't I? Well, anyway.
This looks good.
Sweet, merciful God. Is that all for you? All of it? Like, you want to split that? Like, I'll go 50-50. It's fine. It's fine. Of course, I'll need every last grain of rice. Why do you look so skeptical? I guess it might look like a lot, but this is actually a little less than my usual. Don't worry, I've done the math on the calories. I'll burn this all off at practice.
So,
Come on, Senpai, you'll be done before you know it. This is... It's a familiar flavor, but it doesn't match the food. I keep trying different parts, but they all taste like the same thing. Something familiar. Kasumi-kun. Kurusu-senpai, you okay? Your eyes are glazing over. It tastes like... Oh, I thought that'd get your attention. That's the best part. I figured too much flavoring might be bad for you, so I went light on seasoning. Was it too light? Excuse me. Yeah, that's the flavor I was going for. I was deciding how to season these. And I figured everyone likes curry, right? So I decided to go for maximum curry flavoring. Curry. Oh god, the one thing my character has to eat on a regular basis, and you season this whole goddamn meal with it. Oh my god, poor Akira is dying on the inside. He's like, oh god, more curry. Oh wait, maybe you prefer the super spicy ones. Not exactly.
I'm so sorry.
I did this all wrong. I'll go get some other kind of condiment to change the flavor. Once I fix it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it more. Should I get some mayonnaise, soy sauce, maybe some miso? Do you think that Maruki will have some salt? Calm down. Jesus. Oh, you're right. I should just buy something new so you can eat now. This works fine as is. But, well, thank you. Now we should really eat.
Thank you for the meal.
Phew, that was delicious. Thank you for completely finishing your meal, Kurusu-senpai. I'm sorry it didn't turn out perfectly. I came up with the idea of making bento, but I couldn't decide on a flavor. Either way, I'm really sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I thought it was great when I presented it to you, and now... Well, you could try again sometime, right?
Thank you so much.
Next time I'll ask you what you like before I try something too crazy. I'll go buy that super spicy Megiddo sauce for next time. It seems like you're always helping me find my way forward. If I didn't have you, I'd let my failures get to me and end up in some big pessimistic spiral again. Maybe this kind of confidence can help me figure out who I really am. Either way, I suppose all I can do is keep moving forward. Kurusu-senpai, I hope we can continue helping each other. Damn, we're almost there. We're rank 3. Shit.
All right.
Your faith confidant has increased. Okay, now that we've gotten all of our nutrients, it's time for the next phase. I don't mean to be too demanding, but I'm going to train you even harder than before. Make sure you can keep up. We went to the gymnasium and trained ourselves. Thanks to Kasumi's training, I feel like my stamina's increased.
All right.
Oh, I guess we're out of time.
Maybe some other time.
I guess we'll end it here for today. Hope we can do this again sometime.
You're back.
Yo, I've been curious. What's Kosei like? Is it filled with guys like Yusuke? I'd imagine there's lots of different people there. Now that you mention it, I have one very interesting classmate. She is a female shogi player and seemingly quite the skilled one at that. Are you talking about Hifumi Togo? I remember hearing she's a student at Kosei. They say she's the most beautiful shogi player around right now. Dude, that sounds too good to be true. Give me some more info. I do not know much about her. She is not the kind of person to let others close to her. It sounds like she really only focuses on her shogi pursuits. After all, it said she's a lone genius. However, I heard she is commonly seen at the church over in Kanda. For real? We gotta go. You'll probably get struck down by a bolt of lightning if you're going for that ulterior motive. That ain't it. This is for the Phantom Thieves. I mean, shogi's a kind of battle, right? She's gotta know all sorts of insane strategies and stuff. That is quite a stretch. Churches are supposed to be holy. Don't do this, Ryuji. One of these days, you guys are gonna pay for this one of these days. Akira, you go spy on her for me. Find out if she's really as cute as they say she is.
Let's ignore that idiot. Anyway, a shogi expert, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
Striking an enemy with but a moment's inspiration? Skillfully strategizing toward victory? Those might actually be good tactics to know for our work as the Phantom Thieves. You said she's at the church in Kondo, right? We should check it out when you have the time.
Nice. This historical district contains many famous shrines and churches. Confess your regrets, and the path forward may become clear.
All right.
Looks like we're calling Kawakami today. Yeah, Kawakami today.
Oh!
Hello? Oh, are you perhaps Kurusu-san?
Hmm.
That voice on the phone wasn't Kawakami's. Maybe you should ask for more details? Who is this? This is the head nurse at Oyama Hospital speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. She actually collapsed and has been admitted to our hospital. Do you know our hospital's address? Her room number is... Oh, this isn't good. Let's head over there right away.
Jeez.
I'm just a little overworked. No need to make such a big deal about it. But thanks for coming all this way to see me. Ugh, how could I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I gonna make today's payment? There you are. What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered.
What?
Takase-san, you contacted the school? Well, you weren't answering your phone. And when I thought you finally answered, it was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really inconvenient. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know. Now, it's not like she wanted to collapse, but our credit card payment is coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takasikan's guardians, the ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of him. And who is this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, You never learn, do you? And after all you did to him. I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it tomorrow. Don't pay them. Fuck these people. Alright? Damn it. Extortion isn't cool. Kasumi, stay out of this. Don't act so tough, kid. Our oppressive adopted son, Taiki, died because of this woman. Honestly, she should have been fired. That's not... And yes, she still doesn't know her place. And she still continues to teach. We're gonna need you to show some remorse for what you did to him. In a material, undeniable way. I understand. I will pay you. So, it's not like we're trying to extort you. But who was it that convinced him to start studying when he needed to be working? The schoolwork on top of his part-time job overwhelmed him, which led to him in that accident. Oh, poor boy. It was almost like he was murdered. So, you no longer feel regret? In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Or should we have a chat with your school? Either way, your days as a teacher would be over. Well, we're looking forward to receiving your payment. I have to figure out how to make some more money. I guess transferring to our sister company is the only way. Come on, think this through. I can't believe I'm getting scolded by a student. Why? Why are you so interested in helping me? I'm not worth it. You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. The money, I'll pay it. I'll do everything Master tells me to do. Meow. I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize. So if his guardians demand money, then I just have to pay them. That's the wrong choice. Sorry, I'm not quite back to 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place. I'm gonna go get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today, though. It made me happy. Damn. Full on fucking extortion, man.
All right.
And they do kind of have her over a barrel. I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs here really work really well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see you later then. It's so hot.
I wish the rainy season would end soon. By the way, June's almost over. We defeated Kanashiro, so we can rest easy for a while, I guess. So, what do you want to do today? Maybe something like a trip to Mementos? I want to rest. I mean, breaks are important, but we have those requests on the message board, so don't forget to answer them. Alright, so today we're heading to Shibuya Underground Walkway, and we're gonna meet up with Art Boy over here. Do I have the right persona? I need Emperor, right? Yeah, Eligor. Emperor. God damn, I didn't realize just how much of a nightmare, how much work it was going to be for me to try to keep up with all these different personas and all these different fucking, you know, types. All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time. Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? I came to see you, actually. Ha! You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. I have some news for you. My piece, Desire, has been accepted into the public exhibition. It is on display as we speak. Would you like to come and see it with me? Yeah, I'll go. Then let us head to the museum. To be honest, I have yet to actually go there myself. This should be quite lovely. Jesus, there are so many things you can unlock in this game. I didn't even know half these locations existed.
Alright.
And these are all like optional things too. You would never know this museum was even on the map until you talked to him.
Indeed.
In addition to the exhibition aspect of the show, there's also an evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out among the sea of art here. And yet nobody has come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a closer look. And what is this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire. I see no desire here. Ah, I understand it now. This area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, there is neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come dear, there are much more detailed paintings over here. Damn. There's no need to worry, I'm not bothered in the slightest. That was nothing more than drivel of unrefined commoners. I needn't pay them any mind. As long as those who are in the know are happy with understand my work, I am happy. This is, Look, a knowledgeable patron has arrived. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into the exhibition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
How dare you? Ah, so you are the artist then. The title is listed as Desire. But that idea is quite overused. Some might even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take a look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brushstrokes are splendid, given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. To be fair, that's some really good advice. I would probably take that shit to heart. What was it? Oh yeah, don't let it bother you, dude. Come on, take it to heart. Be real with yourself. Indeed.
Why?
But why? I put my heart and soul into this piece, captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all. These colors, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. My desire has captured me.
How could this be?
How could I have fooled myself into believing otherwise? It is as though I have been forsaken by the gods of art. This grave mistake shall be the end of me. Alright, come on, get up. Stand up, dude. Look, come on, stop it. Yeah, come on, dude. This isn't like you. Akira,
Agreed.
you are correct. Surrendering myself to fate after only one failure would be very much unlike me. Still, being criticized by someone with such a keen eye was truly painful.
Okay.
But that is all the more reason why I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. That's the spirit, my dude. You got it. I will start by painting. After that, I will paint. Beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. I hope you will allow me to continue my skill card services as well, Akira. I shall conquer this. Nice.
All right. Let us return home.
A slump. Akira, I apologize for causing a scene earlier. That one gentleman's critique made me fully realize I've been lacking. Now my path is clear. I will simply keep drawing. I am going to have 10 pieces finished up by the end of today. That's the spirit. Ha! If anything, I should be doing more. I'll do anything to escape this slump. With your support, I was able to pick myself up rather quickly. I hope this doesn't discourage you from joining me again. I will get past this. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. We'll meet again soon.
Ah, you're back.
Inmate.
Inmate, I trust you haven't forgotten about your special assignment. We'll be waiting for you. We'll be waiting in front of our door. We expect you to accept this task with enthusiasm.
Hey!
Hey, according to Yusuke's info, there's a famous shogi player in Kanda, right? If we have some time, why don't we go meet them? We'll be doing that some other time. For now, we're gonna do a crossword puzzle. Border between air masses. That would be a F R O N and a T. A front. When warm and cold air of equal force collide and stall, the border is called a stationary front. When one lasts from spring to summer, it's called a seasonal rain front. This rainy season is called Suyu in Japan, written with the Chinese characters for plum and rain, possibly due to how the rain constantly falls as the plums ripen.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Nice. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head to Shibuya before we do anything else, mostly because I need to go take this DVD back and grab a different one. My schedule isn't going to allow me to do some of this stuff the way I'd like, so better off I just return it while we have a chance.
Welcome.
Rent a DVD. We're gonna rent Not So Hot Betsy.
Please take your
Do you have
time.
any books? No, you have no books. Were there books in Shinjuku? Because that's where we're heading anyways. We're heading to Shinjuku, in case you were wondering. in case you were curious, we're going to Shinjuku. Is there a bookstore here? I feel like there should be a bookstore, right? I feel like I also bought all the books that could possibly be here.
Take your time.
I did. I bought all of the books that could possibly be here. So yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff. I did my job appropriately then. So we're going to head over here to the fortune teller, and we'll finish the episode off with this.
Oh!
Hey, it's that fortune teller everyone talks about. Are you going to get your fortune read? Yes, I am.
Greetings.
Oh, hello. Please take a seat.
Hello.
Hello, this is your first time here? Yes? It's not often I get young men stopping by my stand. Anyways, my name is Chihaya Mifune. I will be reading your fortune today. You can begin by telling me your name. I'm Akira Kurusu. Ah, Akira Kurusu. I see your name is actually quite lucky. That aside, what type of consultation can I interest you in today? How do you read fortunes? Well, I use tarot cards to foretell the future. Now then, let's start with an initial read and test the waters of your fate.
Here we go.
Oh, divine power, bring forth this boy's fortune. Your first card is, I see. As for the second, oh. Next is...
Is this?
Yes, I've seen everything. A stream of light obscuring the sun like an arrow tearing through the sky.
Here it is.
I see. There seems to be new wealth in your future. Your financial fortune is looking quite good today. This wealth of which I speak of will come from your own house. Head home without detour. Precisely 5,000 yen will await you there. I'll do just that.
Yes.
As you should. Fate is absolute. But what is this? How strange. The general flow of your future seems to indicate ruin? An inmate locked away in a lonely cell? You seem to be a good person, but are you perhaps mixed up in the wrong crowd? Beyond that, it seems continuing your current path will lead to your death. And how can I avoid that? I cannot offer services to that end.
That's impossible.
If the divination is coming to me this clearly, the truth of it is simply undeniable. Although, now that I think about it, there may be a way you can attempt to counteract your destiny. All you need is my special spiritual object, the Holy Stone. With its power in your control, you can avoid even the most unfortunate futures. Probably. I typically only recommend this to my more experienced customers, but your situation is too dire to ignore. You see, the stone itself is imbued with the aura of joy that will sap away all the horrible energy surrounding you. All you need to do is keep it wrapped up in cloth and be sure to recharge its power in moonlight every 3 days.
What do you say?
As for the cost, it's only 100,000 yen. Not bad for an item that can change your future, yes? I don't need it. I think I'll be fine. What? Even though death approaches? So you really don't want it.
So?
What a shame. It will be what a shame it will be to see the flames of youth snuffed out so soon. Well, come again. Well, come see me again if you change your mind. I really can help you if you'd like. Ah, you're home. I've been waiting for you.
Oh.
The chief seems oddly happy. I wonder what's going on. Hey, Kira, how's your pocketbook money situation looking? Ha! You're hopeless. Here.
For real?
What? Is this 5,000 yen? I won some money from the lotto, so I don't mind sharing my winnings. Thanks. See? I could be nice sometimes. Anyways, make sure you close up the shop like always.
Hey.
Hey, so does that mean the fortune teller was right? This is kind of scary.
That's incredible.
She even got the amount spot on. Maybe that Chihaya lady can seriously read into the future. Wait, this is bad. Didn't she say you're gonna die? Come on, we gotta go talk to her again and figure out what to do. Maybe I can have her read my compatibility fortune with...
No.
Ooh, shit. It's fun. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. It's not, don't worry, I'm fine. Perfectly 100% fine. It's all good. Never mind. It seems like Chihaya Mifune can actually see into the future. Maybe I should go back and have her read my fortune again. And there's a holy stone, too. She said it only costs 100,000 yen. Of which I have 1.8 million yen. Her piddly cost is nothing compared to the deep coffers I carry with me. Hey, you're able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Zoro the Outlaw. And I have to be really careful about this next segment, because if I fuck this up, I have to restart this entire recording. Although his opponent was a true villain, he still behaved as a perfect gentleman.
Yep.
Make sure you pay extra close attention to how totally awesome Zoro is. So you finished reading Zoro the Outlaw. Zoro was not only strong in mind and body, but he also cared greatly for the common people. It seems you really understand the qualities that made Zoro great. I skipped breakfast, so now I'm hungry. I want something filling, but with summer coming up, I'm worried about having too many calories. Why don't we get some tea? The diner in Shibuya serves free tea. It smells really good and it's great for your skin. It totally increases your charm. Free tea? What a cute name. Sounds yummy. Being stylish starts from the inside out after all. Guess I'll try some.
Wow.
Tea, huh? Sounds like a hip drink that's really popular with the ladies. You want to try some? Sounds delicious, honestly.
Nice.
No rule against dude drinking, and if it tastes good and makes you more stylish, you might as well, right? It might even boost your charm.
Good morning.
Good morning, Akira-kun. What are you looking at? Let's get going. We're gonna be late if we don't hurry.
Well, shall we begin?
Open your textbooks. Today we'll be talking about the Three Kingdoms period, a variety of heroes battling for dominance, truly an epic time. Charismatic rulers and warlords with the command of thousands of men may have their own appeal, but personally I think that strategists who support them cannot be ignored. Now then, Mr. Kurusu. In this book, Zhu Lang of Shu is famous for his exploits during the Battle of Red Cliffs. He is also the inventor of Baozi, a kind of round dumpling, but their original name was based on their appearance. What's the meaning of the original Chinese phrase that these dumplings' names came from? Barbarians' heads.
This is it.
Very good.
That is correct. Its original name, Mantao, came from a phrase meaning a barbarian's head. At the time, one region's barbarians would use a person's head as an offering to soothe the deity of a flowing river, but Zhu Lang made Baozi in the shape of a head as a substitute.
Nice going.
Yo, these kids are so surprised, yet my social stat has me almost at a fucking genius level intellect. You motherfuckers better start getting on my fucking level. These days you can find Baozi with cute faces on them. If you think about their origin, it's not too far off the mark. I never knew that strategists came up with cooking and not just strategies. Makoto's a strategist. You want to see what she can cook up? Okay, so believe it or not, this is like the second time I've recorded this segment, because every time I've done it, I forgot to do this one very important thing. So we're going to head to the library, because we need to return this book. The reason you got to return it is because the very next day, we're going to be reading in class. So if you don't return it today, you actually get fucked royally as far as your ability to progress.
What would you like?
And I need every single thing, so I need to return a book.
What would
Thank
you like?
I'd like to borrow a book. Speed reader.
Here.
Nice. Alright, we're good. We're set. I don't have to worry anymore. Oh, hey, Makoto! Just who I needed to see. Next time on Persona 5, everybody, we'll be hanging out with Makoto. So please be sure. I think rank 1, you don't have to worry about it. But every rank after this, because we are going to be ranking her up. Especially tomorrow. She'll be hitting rank 2. You're going to want to make sure you have the priestess persona on you for this. So that way you get extra points. So, in any case, everybody, I will see you all next time.
Let's do